meditation coming in. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all through the divine will of God, Mother, Father, creation, universe, universal consciousness, awareness, and for our highest and best good and the highest good of all. I would invite you to say yes if you would like to receive these blessings, to receive this information. If you are still a little on the fence and you're still a little nervous, you can still listen, and you do not have to give consent, or you do not have to say yes to still hear without fully receiving. That way, if you later on down the road and you feel safe and you would like to receive this, you can then say, okay, I get it now. I'm ready to receive. It's an honor and a blessing, and we'll see you guys in there. Know that this meditation transmission message is throughout all time and space. So no matter when you find it, it is exactly perfect for you. Hey, beautiful lights. Let's see what comes through today. Immediately, I want to open the blinds, so I'll be right back. That's so much banter. Okay, so the feels right now are full embodiment, stepping forward in the bold, real way. A bird just flew right next to the tree. In this bold, vast, without fear, with zero limitations. And so I thought that I would sit. This is always for our highest and best good and the highest good of all, and see what comes through. The winds of change are here, as many of you are feeling this. You are feeling disruptions in the systems. You are feeling disease and disharmony in the systems. And we would like to bring your awareness to these experiences, these triggers, are the moment's notice for you to go within, to recall the memory, or for some, it is a timeline of living in a specific scenario, space. But it is still the timeline. Recalling the memory and finding yourself there, remembering where you are, remembering what you're doing. And we can see for many of you that this is allowing memories to surface. There's nothing to be afraid of. We ask that you just allow those to come to mind. We would like to now offer the space of removing that storyline as you watch the space around the storyline, and you are the only thing left in that memory. We ask that you bring your walls down, that you allow yourself to be vulnerable with this version of you. We ask for you to see them with love and compassion. And we now would like to bring aware the words that maybe you have been wanting someone to say to you for quite some time. Maybe it is a husband or a wife, a friend, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a mother or a father. Maybe it is your foster parents. Maybe it is the people that raised you, your grandparents. And we are hearing, maybe it is the people that have not been there. Whatever the storyline is, we would invite you now to allow the words to rise within you of what you have been longing to hear them say. And as those words surface, we would invite you to speak them aloud to this memory that you are holding. Yes, we do recognize that this will bring up emotion. This will bring up some vulnerable uncomfortability with tears. But we would lovingly like to remind you that your tears nourish your scars. And it is in this now moment that we have brought forth a scarred memory, and you have the opportunity to cry the nourishing tears and hold this version of yourself. We would invite you to look at their posture. Are they facing you yet? Have they acknowledged that you are there? With your words that you would like to say, that you know this version of you would love to hear, we invite you now to speak to them. Lovingly whisper, I'm here. I see you. I am you. You may feel feelings of sorrow, of separation. You may feel the need to be angry. We would like to remind you that all of these emotions, and energy in motion is safe. Allow it all to surface and to be let go. We would like for you to recognize that both versions of you may be fearful, may be nervous. There may be resistance. There may be resentment. And all of that is okay. All of it is welcome. Nothing, no thing is a problem here. Everything is okay. And we now call forth the earth to bring up into your awareness as you feel the space underneath you softly begin to form around your body in a loving embrace. A mother's womb of tenderness, of security, of softness and elegance, of grace. The velvety textures as you feel everything touching your skin. Allow this space to hold you. We would like to ask for both of your presence that you are aware of now to look up. Look up. In this space that you are in, open your eyes. See the sunlight. Feel the wind on your skin. Feel the teardrops on your skin as they nourish the ground that you are, the ground beneath you, connected to the earth. The sun rays provide nutrients for the body. As your heart opens, you feel this space. You feel the opening of all that you are. You feel the allowing of this love to rush in. It's God's infinite divine love. Mother and Father love. For many, this may be hard to even imagine, but we would invite you just to stay with this feeling of comfort, of love, of security, of full protection, of trusting completely. You are safe in this space. And there may be voices in your head yelling or screaming or even whispering, trying to pull you out of this space. We would lovingly like to remind you, talk to those voices. We are okay. We are safe to be here. We are safe to be held and to experience this comfort that has always been ours. It has always been offered through the divine, through our soul's alignment, through getting our life back on track, for getting our life in order by way of the divine will, not any man-made laws. The divine will, light codes that have been in our DNA since birth, since the beginning of time. We were created in this love. We were created in this light. The system that was in place had us believing something else. Now that that system is no more, we begin rebuilding. We begin honoring. We begin loving the versions of ourselves that are calling out. We begin removing the voices that are not ours, recognizing the voices that someone else has spoken to us in their own pain, removing those voices and having conversations with that, or just removing it, whatever feels right for you. But with anything, if you stop feeding this frequency that you are now ready to release, and you continue practicing calling up the higher codes, the love, the compassion, the gratitude, the forgiveness, you no longer become a match to the frequency that you have let go, and it will no longer bother you. But this does take practice and dedication. And it is in this now moment that we would like to call us back into this space and here and now. We see the ground lifting. We see the sky coming down, closing in, but there is no fear. There is no panic. This is safety. It is purity. And as these worlds come close, close, close together, you see your body start to lift. We are standing as if the feminine and the masculine are on either side of us, and we are the child, the Christed light, the purity through the divine. And as we take one final breath in this space, we inhale and exhale. we would like for you to take the opportunity to call this version of you right here, right now with you. Join hands with them. Offer them the space to come home. Tearful smiles as you rejoice in this homecoming. And as you hold hands, you take a breath and hug one another, feeling the embrace, feeling heart to heart. And as you breathe, you exhale and realize you are hugging yourself. You have nourished yourself. You have given yourself love. You have shown yourself compassion and grace. You have practiced tenderness. Give yourself gratitude for showing up. Give yourself gratitude for this work, for being here in this moment, right now. And as these spaces begin to merge, you notice that as what you may perceive as walls start to come together, fire, water, earth, air, body, elements, that everything is merging around you. It is, if there is no separation, there never has been. There is a circle now around you, and it is expanding bigger and bigger. Your field of consciousness, your field of awareness, as we become one with the divine. And as you see these spaces get closer and closer into you, they then shift and push into one another. And when we say push, we mean being, presence, allowing. There is no effort. It is just as it is. I would now like to count us down as we come back into this body, as we awaken within this body, as we remember that everything that we have just experienced is within our depth of who we are. The spaces that we sit in darkness, the seeds that are planted in darkness, when we nourish them and water them, we give them opportunities to come to life in the land of the living. And I will count us down from 10, 9, start breathing, 8, moving your body, 7, snap, crackle, and pop of the joints, 6, wiggling your finger and toes, 5, 4, movement in the spine and the shoulders and the neck and the hips, 3, feeling your body, 2, and on 1, I would invite you to snap your fingers as we are back here and now together, united. Woo! Woo! Okay. Thank you. It's an honor and a blessing. I did not expect that to happen, but the beauty of it is when you allow yourself and your soul to speak, it moves and the feelings are alive, and you don't have to have a script. You just show up. It's beautiful. So I love you all so very much. I hope this message finds you. Know that this meditation and transmission message is throughout all time and space. So no matter when you find it, it is exactly perfect for you. You can do this over and over again, and know that each time as you clear the old, it gives room for more to surface. Also, the more that you clear, a lot of times what we start to call up is in the past maybe 5 years. And the more clearing that you do and the deeper that you allow yourself to go, you will start to recall memories from your teenage years, and then even in grade school and earlier years. And so we are calling all of those up, recognizing them with love, and to get them out so where they do not have to live in those spaces any longer. It is truly an honor to be here and to be of service. And the feeling today was, whoa, like me fully, I think, realizing my role. And it was almost as if I felt this like shift, hot. It was beautiful, this hot, powerful, but in the most elegant and graceful way, shift. And I'm excited to integrate this in the next couple of days and to bring forth the messages that come with it, and to continue being of service. If you would like to dive deeper, I'm currently taking one-on-ones. And if you are in the Missouri area, Blue Springs, Kansas City, Lee Summit, and those surrounding areas, and if you are wanting to have a one or a group gathering, I would be honored to come in and facilitate and guide in that. I will bring questions and information so that you can have a structured plan as we exit that space, but also guided meditations. And because I completely allow, sometimes there are vocals that come out, sometimes it is a language that comes out. I do have my sound bowls, and sometimes I'm guided to bring those, sometimes I'm guided to play music, sometimes I'm guided for complete silence. And so I just listen and I allow. And so if any of that is of interest to you and it is hitting home, and you would like a more specific, tailored, where I can really tap into the visions that I see while holding space with you. And if you had a hard time breaking through some barriers, if you were nervous about pulling the memory forward, or if you were nervous about even being in that space to talk, that is where I can come in and hold space and allow the fear to be removed, allow any of the lower frequencies if they're really attached to you, which is no problem. But sometimes we've been holding them for so long that if we begin to remove them, and you notice how it is almost like this black tar that the scar tissue holds so tight. And so sometimes it can be difficult if you are holding fear or worry or pain around a specific memory. But you do have the power. You do not need me. But it does take bravery and courage. And maybe that right now is how you can practice. How can I practice bravery and courage moving forward with this journey, if you're here and if you've watched this? What else? Withinbyjen.com. That's how you go in. You can sign up for the community if you would like. I send out emails, and I'm thankfully getting back on with that a little bit more. The last couple of months for me has been kind of a whirlwind, where it's really been it's like a sanctifying is the word that's coming in. It's just been purity and truly honoring my space and really working on my artwork. And I'm excited to show you this when she's finished. I should say when it's finished, because it is all things. There is no separation, and it is the through and through of all that we are. And I will leave it there. I'm Jennifer Renee. This is Within by Jen. It's within you. It always has been. It's within each and every one of us. The divine kingdom of heaven is found within. And the more that we begin to practice those methods and practice the teachings of all of the beautiful, beautiful beings that have come to this earth, the easier, more glorious, and loving life gets. And I am a living testament of that. So I will see you all in the next video. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And hugs. Hugs. I love you. Mwah.